Hey, what's up, ladies and gentlemen? My name is Alan with the Contractor License School, and this is a video on how to pass the California Contractors License Exam. I want to give you 15 steps that if you master these, you will have no problem after you've done your studies in some program, right? The first thing is this: when you get into the state testing facility, read the information or the instructions carefully. Sometimes people don't read that information and they do the wrong process or the wrong steps. So make sure you read that carefully. If you have to have a question, raise your hand and one of the state testing facility representatives will come and help you answer that particular question about the test. They won't answer a question on the test, but about how to take the test. The second thing I want you to know about is read all the test questions. It's highly recommended when taking multiple choice questions that you breeze through quickly and you read all of them. You don't have to read the answers, just read the question. That way, as you start back over at number one, your mind is working out some of those harder ones and it's collecting and finding all that data that you put in your mind, pulling out of those files and bringing it to your attention, so when you're ready to get to that answer, you're going to know, or that quiz, you're going to know that answer. Now the third thing is answer the easy questions. I mean, if you're reading through the questions and you know the answer like that, just answer those and move on really quick, really fast. Don't waste any time. Click your answer and get out of there, right? Now the fourth thing is read the questions and form the answers before you look at the answers. Okay, so read the questions and formulate your own answer in your mind, because most of the time that is going to be the most correct answer because of your training or because of what you learned or the school, hopefully ours, that you went through, right? And then the fifth thing is this: eliminate any false answers. So as you're going through any question and you're studying those four potential choices, there usually is one or two that you can eliminate because you know that that's just ridiculous, that's not going to work. So eliminate those. And imagine if you're able to eliminate two, then you only have two left, and now you're at a 50% chance of getting that question that potentially you did not know. All right, so number 5, eliminate questions with words like things like always or never or might or probable, because those kinds of words, you can't answer those kinds of questions with those kinds of answers, because you can't say never or always. That's just, that doesn't work, and usually 99.9% of the time those are never the answers. Okay, so you can eliminate those immediately. Now the other thing is this, and this is a quick note: when you see something that says like all the above or none of the above and you actually don't know what the answer is within that particular question, I want you to know that that's usually about 85% of the time that is the answer. So look for that, okay? The other thing is this, number 8, eliminate any high or any low numbers. So usually, like if it's a question about math and they have this really super low number and this really super high number, you're usually going to find that those are not the answers. So find the answers that are sometimes close. Actually, it seems to appear that on all multiple choice exams, whenever there's a couple of answers that are really close to each other, one of those are most likely to be the answer. Okay, so that was number 8. Number 9, remove any distractors, okay? If it's a new word, in other words. In other words, if you've been studying your material, you've been going through classes, you've been watching videos, going through audio, going through our program, and you're reading a test question and the answers have words that you never heard of, it's most likely that is one of those false answers. You can get rid of that. You can eliminate that, okay? Now number 10, we're almost there, ladies and gentlemen. Longer answers, believe it or not, are actually more likely to be the correct answer, because the person writing the question wants to make sure you have all the necessary information to make that right choice. So know that. Number 11, look for hints. Now, one of the things that people tend to do is they go too fast through the multiple choice. Notice the very first things I talked about in importance. I talked about making sure you read through all the questions, because then you will note that, hey, this question way back here I think can answer this question. So look for hints throughout the quiz. Take your time, do it right, don't rush it, use up your time. Now that leads me to number 12. Notice the grammar. Notice the grammar. Most of the time, when it comes to multiple choice questions, if you see the grammar in the question written a certain way, the grammar in the answer will match. So if the grammar is different, in other words, you wouldn't say the sentence the same in the answer that you would as it goes to answering the question, it's probably not the answer, okay? So keep that in mind. Now, number 13, answer all the questions. Hey, if you don't know, take a guess. It's more likely that you're going to get it correct. And guess what? On the contractor state licensing exam, you're not going to be penalized for guessing and getting it wrong. You'll just get it wrong. It's not like you're going to lose 10 extra points, okay? So if you don't know the answer, guess, but do not leave anything blank. Number 14, use all your time. I hinted towards that. Notice I did that trick, right? I talked briefly about that, just like I told you to do, so you could look for answers in other questions. So take up, utilize all your time, check it after you've gone through. Look, don't go back and try to rechange things. Just look for things where maybe you missed a question potentially and you skipped it on accident, or one of those questions that maybe you guessed at, and then you can take a look at that for a second or two and see if you found the answer in another question. And finally, this is key, ladies and gentlemen. Are you ready? When you go in, neurological science has proven, that's the study of the brain, when you go into a tasting facility and you take a test and you're scared or you walk in fear, your mind gets trapped, it gets paralyzed. So don't allow your mind to get paralyzed for negative thinking, stinking thinking. Don't blame all the scenarios, cold, hot, you had a bad day, you almost hit someone driving there, whatever, you got a bad text. Eliminate all that stuff. So I'm going to give you a key. Here it is. Are you ready? Here's how to set your mode. Breathe some oxygen in your nose 2 or 3 times. Exhale out of your mouth. Say, I can do this. I got this. Set yourself in a positive mindset. And then boom, take your exam. So by the way, ladies and gentlemen, I want you to know we do have a school. My name is Alan, and I am the owner of Contractor License School. We'd love the opportunity to be able to answer some questions and help you with all of our study materials. Go to our website, contractorlicenseschool.com, and you can check out all that information and or give us a call. Subscribe, hit that like button, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Alan, and this has been a lesson on how to pass the California Contractor's License exam the first try. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.